Oh my god, did you guys see that? It flashed like crazy. And wow. Okay, well, here we go. Game 3. This is our A7 versus SURI4. And it's game 3. Whoever loses this is out of the tournament. Dunsies. Whoever wins this gets to play on Saturday and wake up early. Go them. All right, A7 is bringing with them Brooksy in the Alvaro de Bazan, Remy Lebu in a Shimakaze, King of Hell in the Yu Yang, Tuhei in a Gearing, DKMMKW in the Wushta, Sunako Kirishiki in a Henri, Sabu in a Moskva, Call Me Quartz in a Kremlin, and Lehman Polo in a Conqueror. Opposing them to the south is SURI4. With them is Newsbeats in the Shimakaze. I was going to say, I thought we saw these guys earlier. Nemo Le Petit in a Daring, Airsoft Land in a Haragumo, Poul Pignon in a Vamp Deuce. For destroyers, cruisers, Ricolas in a Plymouth, Alex Moff in a Wushta, Mustache Mullet in a Moskva, and battleship-wise, Malamu in a Schlieffen, and our first time ever this tournament so far seeing a Republic. Dracoon Fighter is in a Repub. Interesting choice on the Repub. This thing's got pretty darn good guns, assuming you get them to hit things. Really good penetration, good shell velocity, all that good stuff. Look at SURI4's play. They are completely ignoring CCAP. Interesting. We saw them do this earlier on Shatter, and it didn't work out for them. So I'm very curious about this decision. Weekend Warrior making the lights green. Unfortunately, I'm in the game, so they did change to green. You just aren't going to see it. Sorry. 5-minute delay is fun, isn't it, folks? All right. Well, A7 gets into the A-cap despite SURI4 putting so much pressure, so much of their force over on the A-B side. Poupignon is in a position to back into the B-cap. I like the smoke trail here, making people think that there might be a cruiser up here. Although Sabu is now going to go ahead and take that smoke screen, and he's going to use it to move up. Now, where he's going is a good position for a Des Moines. I don't know that it's a good position necessarily for a Moskva. It's a very interesting choice. And the reason for that is because this section right here on the island is very... Ooh, something hit Newsbeats. Is very shallow. It's very easy for a battleship to hit and arc a shot over the island there. All right, we've got Newsbeats in trouble, and the Shimakaze forced to back off. Already down quite a lot of hit points. It's down to about a third health. Remember, he does not have a heal. But King of Hell is now in trouble. And the Plymouth trying to get some shells in. Remember, these are special AP shells. They will absolutely murderize a destroyer if you catch the destroyer broadside to you so that the shells have just enough to arm. Otherwise, they will typically bounce or shatter. It's one reason I don't like the Plymouth, frankly. You have to be very aggressive with it, and you have to catch somebody else unsurprising. Speaking of unsurprising, we've got Sabu now, who has surprised SURI4 with his position there. SURI4 now, you can see that they got themselves a Wushta and Haru, and they're all set up there to farm out whatever cruiser goes to that spot. So Sabu has now been marked for death. It's just a question of, can he live long enough So that Pupignon survives. You saw a big hit come in from, I think that was the Conqueror a moment ago. More shells coming into Malamu's broadside-ish Schlieffen. He's forced to turn in. Doing so, he really probably doesn't know this right now, but he can't back up. Sabu, however, will most likely be first blood of this game. Got deep water torpedoes coming in. Nemo should have his hydro going. Malamu will see these torpedoes and dodge most of them. I think he's going to take just the one. Yeah, he takes the one. And there goes the Moskva. Now, they lost an awful lot of hit points on Malamu Schlieffen to make that play, but it was impressive to see nonetheless. Now comes the problem of Wooster just walking at this smoke screen, popping his fancy radar, and now Alex is going to come out and just go for it. Conqueror shells coming in already. AP? No, HE. So Alex is very fortunate there that it was HE coming in. Layman Polo not ready for this. Mustache Mullet now coming down south. There's some torpedoes coming around this spot. He might actually drive into one of them. He's turning. He's turning. He's okay. Let's go back to the Worcester fight. It's hot. Worcester on Worcester action. Conqueror shots. Now he's got AP in the barrels coming into the Moskva. Doesn't do much. Moskva knows he cannot afford to show broadside even to the Worcester. But he is looking for a nice salvo to help his teammate. He is just missing it. They're going to ram. Okay. Well, it's actually good for SURI4 because now they can just walk into C-cap. They just have a Shimakaze to deal with. And they're going to get the B-cap. They did get the A-cap earlier. They nearly sold the farm to get... and just like that, SURI4, here you go. We don't want this ship over here anyway. It's a very unfortunate. He was bow in, he just took it on the face, and down goes the Shima. Unfortunate, and a very unfortunate turn for SURI4. Layman Polo now coming into the cap as we've got two Hayes Gearing also in the B cap. So they know something else is over there. Let's take a look at what the C group is doing. They have the dubious honor of charging C into a Shimakaze. Could be problematic for them. Mustache dodges those torpedoes. And they do manage, A7 does manage to get the B cap. But Airsoft lands Haru is about to get into the C cap. There it is. Oh, big hit there. I think that was the Kremlin? Let's take a look at where the guns are pointed on that Kremlin. Conqueror is definitely looking at the Moskva too. Yeah, I don't think it was the Kremlin. I think that was the Conqueror that shot, lobbed the shells right over the island. Why is Airsoft opening up right now on the Shimakaze? Curious about that. There's no need for this right now. All he did was get himself reset, lose some hit points. I get it. You want to know who's up there. You want to kill him, but that Shimakaze is so healthy. I just don't see that that kill coming. Torpedoes coming into Layman Polo. He's probably going to dodge all that. Hope he takes one. But the bigger problem is Ricola. Takes a little bit of hit points. Fortunately, he's able to stay stern on. This is important. He needs to be able to run if he needs to. And I want to show you guys, too, the Republique moving into position to help now. Pupington opening up, or Pupignon opening up with his HE as well. Big hits there from the Republic. Remember, Conqueror's got an above-water citadel. If you show broadside in that thing, it is going to hurt. And it looks like SURI4 has marked the Conqueror for deletion. Almost in the same spot. There it is. Almost in the exact same spot where the Moskva died at the beginning of the game. Mustache Mullet takes another torpedo, or takes a torpedo from a Shimakaze. Honestly, if I'm him, I would just back up. I would honestly just back up to like here. Wait for that Shimakaze to get in the cap and then radar. Because you know that A7 is going to have to look at C-cap as a possibility to get back into this game. A7 is down one ship right now. And they've done a great job of just holding this island for the Dominion. Call Me Quartz is pushing forward in the Kremlin. Nemo is very fortunate that these are deep water torpedoes. I mean, he dodged them anyway. And now, SURI4 is going to walk into the B-cap. There they go. Malamu is in trouble, though. The Henri has pushed around. And Quartz is pushing around, too. Look at these deep water torpedoes. King of Hell spotted. All right, Moskva gets the Shimas, I thought. And, oh, Conga Line torps from the Daring takes down the Kremlin. As Malamu takes some torpedoes, kites away, tries to kite away. Wow, the Daring, Nemo. Brilliant hero play, as SURI4 now has convincing control of all three caps. Moskva quite low. Looks like he took another torpedo, but is still alive. Malamu going to go down. And also, Pupunyon's Vamp Deuce goes down. Shell's just barely missing Tuhei's gearing. Again. They're fishing for him. Mustache Mullet heals up. What a game. All right, A7 goes into the A-cap. We figured that would happen. Daring and Schlieffen goes down, so the door is open. So they're going to go in.
The enemy is about to win.
Now, Moskva surviving at sea is huge. It allows him to just go straight W at that smoke screen, get into range, radar it, all that good tricks and stuff. You can see the Repub very smartly just chilling. He's got no reason to come out. If he comes out, he gets torqued, right? So he's sitting in a position where he can just luck chuck shells at the A-cap in case they find something. You might get a reset. You might get a kill, Citadel, whatever. But at this point, they've got two caps. Suri has two caps, right? A7 only has the one, only has Alpha. So at this point, nothing else changes. In under 6 minutes, the game's over. It's up to A7 to make a push, and it's up to SURI4 to prepare how to set up. Sorry, I've been talking so much, my throat's getting sore. Alvaro de Bazan is going to take the torpedoes that his teammate Gearing is sending out. Very nice of him to do that. Whoops.
The enemy is about to win.
Now, Dracoon Fighter is detected, so they they know that a destroyer has looped around south, right? So Dracoon naturally pulls forward. Uh-oh. Plymouth, radar, and hydro, and smoke. Possible dead gearing here. Oh! See what I was talking about with shells bouncing? More shells coming in, more shells bouncing. Harugumo shells don't bounce, though. They always pen. And the Harugumo goes down to Alvaro de Bazan as well. So another trade, although that was a really good trade for A7. They got rid of a much healthier Harugumo for a very low health destroyer. Ricolas absolutely needs to, like, get back in this. He's playing way too cautious here. Because Mustache Mullet has now been targeted for deletion. When that happens, it's gonna be a time extension. It won't be enough to flip the lead, I don't think, but it's definitely gonna be a time extension. So you can see Dracoon Fighter sallying forth now. He wants to get an angle on the Henri, but if he's not too careful, he's gonna go right in front of the Moskva's targeting angle for King of Hell's Yu Yang torpedoes. He's now detected. There's the radar from the Stalin, or sorry, the Moskva. Look at this repub. Oh no. And it looks like he's slowing down. He's turning. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna take 3 deep water torpedoes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and shells coming in now from the Henri. But wait, there's more. Is he going to take another deep water? There goes the Moss for time extension. That's a huge torpedo hit. Is that a flood? Looks like DCP was still active, but you know what? There's more coming. Alvaro de Bazan opens up with guns. Dracoon Fighter. We were talking earlier about how he was expertly dodging all the torpedo threats, and now he just took another couple torpedoes, and I'm pretty sure that's a sticky flood. Yeah, he's flooding. That's a dead repub right there, folks. That is a dead repub. And just like that, we have a lead change. A7 now has the B cap. Alvaro de Bazan going to the C cap. Oh my goodness. Somebody go back and clip that. Oh my god, that was insane. Sunako doesn't care about Plymouth. He's just going to walk away. Look at all these shells that are just shattering or bouncing off his deck. Look at this. I mean, they're going to pen a superstructure. But he just laughs and W... Surya just threw this game and gave it to A7. Oh my god. What have we witnessed here, guys? What have we witnessed here? And boom, Alvaro de Bazan, Brooksy grabs the C-cap. And now, Ricolas, remember I was saying he was too far south. He needed to turn around, and he didn't. That's going to bite them in the butt. Plus the Plymouth's inability to really penetrate stuff. Very unfortunate. Oh my goodness. What a finish. Ricolas knows Yu Yang is low. He's shooting his general direction, actually hitting him. But even if King of Hell dies, I just can't. It's not enough. Ricolas continuing to guess. It won't be a death pick, but this is definitely going to be the screenshot of the day, I think. This poor Plymouth trying desperately to hunt and kill a destroyer that it can't see. I mean, brilliant work by A7. And look at this, he's opening up because he knows he wins. And if I was A7, I'd be celebrating too. I mean, What a come from behind win for A7. Amazing. I would not have expected this. Absolutely would not have expected this. We're going to set these guys as the winner. And congratulations. Congratulations to A7 for winning that game. What a crazy situation.